The Western Conference Semifinals, Game 3.
And here we are, broadcasting live, Game 3 of the Western Conference Semifinals, along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill. Here we go. And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. Now the starting group for San Antonio. Castle at the 2 with Vassell at the 3. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. Then it's Victor Wembanyama, and it's Champagne. At the 4-man position. Wembanyama, no good. Now the Timberwolves with it. They've had a strong postseason showing and have only lost 2 of their games up to this point.
And you know, the effort level has certainly been there. But what's impressed me the most is the adaptability that they've shown facing different matchups and defensive schemes. They've showed great focus and determination in the pursuit of their goal to win a championship.
Here's Castle. San Antonio moving the ball around. Fader on the way. The shot by Wembanyama, no good.
A fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
Randall outside. Shot clock at 6. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
And here's McDaniels. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Pass to Highland. Back to Daniels. Now Randall. McDaniels a screen. The drive by Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
We know that Julius Randle loves to put it on the deck. Off the dribble drive, boy, he can be tough to deal with.
The Spurs have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. From deep, Wembanyama. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
Boy, misfiring on your first 4 shots, you've got to settle in here.
DeSumo outside. To the inside. And Gobert with the stuff.
If he's operating a pick and roll, because Rudy Gobert is such a big target, hard to guard him.
San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Fox outside. He takes it in. And it's Fox with the jam.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Man, the defender really went after him.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
There is simply no substitute for what Jaden McDaniels gives you on the defensive end every night. This guy is elite. Well, big man that makes their free throws. Bravo.
Pass to Fox. There's the triple. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. The Timberwolves lead by 4. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I briefly spoke with Chris Finch. We talked about Victor Wembanyama and what he wants to see from his team defensively, and he said, I want to see us knock him off balance a little bit. Be tough, physical. That's how you get into his head, and that's how you frustrate him. Expect to see a lot of defensive aggression against Wembanyama tonight. Back to you, BA.
Thank you for that, Allie. Spurs trail by 6. Here's Castle. Up and in on the layup.
Yeah, and for a guard, Castle loves to take his game in deep and challenge those bigger defenders.
Sumu outside. The 3 is up. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
What a great start. They've only missed 1 thus far.
McDaniels against Fox. That shot off the mark. McDaniels with some nice D. Here's Highland. Gobert passes to Highland. Back to Gobert. DeSumo outside. Minnesota needs to get off a shot. Highland. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Spurs trail by 7. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Fox finds Vassell. And here's Castle. Inside. And there's Fox on the assist from Vassell. Fox has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Can't lose sight of Fox or allow him to feel comfortable looking to score this close.
Here's Randall. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Julius Randle has been a consistent producer in this league for a long time. This guy an absolute matchup nightmare.
And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. 7-point differential.
And you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
Highland looking for an opening. To the paint. Gobert, that's good.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Spurs trail by 7. Throws it up high. Wembanyama throws it down.
I mean, it seems like you could throw it up to Wembanyama on every offensive possession, and he'll slam it home.
Outside, Highland. It's McDaniels on the wing. Fades. Rebound by San Antonio. Now Castle. The 3, Vassell. Drains the triple.
Always ready and willing to fire. Vassell from the corner.
Randall with it. Outside McDaniels. Back to Randall. Just 5 to shoot. Down low. McDaniels can't hit.
Oh, he missed the chippy. What are the odds? That's so frustrating.
Here's Wembanyama. He nails it, and we're tied. Wembanyama's got 6.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Mike Conley's checked in for Minnesota. And San Antonio also making a switch. Johnson's checked in. The Timberwolves have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Outside McDaniels. To the middle. And the basket by Gobert. And that's now 6 points for Rudy Gobert.
You love the touch from Rudy Gobert. He's put a ton of work into his offensive game.
Fox feeling it out a bit. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup. Fox has gotten his 3rd basket of the night. The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 11 so far. Conley passes to Dosunmu. Driving to the basket. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Back to Castle. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Dosunmu picks one up.
You know, guys, this is an exciting young player. Stephon Castle does a little bit of everything. He hustles, plays defense, got a national championship in college, so he is a winner, too.
Now here's Conley. Still no points. Outside McDaniels. Outside Conley. Rebound by San Antonio.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Fox left side. Off the left rim and out.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Good. Randall's got 6.
Boy, there was plenty of contact down low, but Randall assertive and able to find the finish.
Pass to Champagny. Now here's Castle. The D's right on him. Fox outside. Unable to get that one. McDaniels with some nice D. For Minnesota, they've gone 8 for 14 from the floor. And here's Randall. He has 6. Driving in. Pass to Gobert. The kick out to Conley. From deep, Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
Oh, that is how you deny an open look with some in-your-face defense.
Here's Champagny. Check by Randall. Champagny, that's good.
And this night already has the makings of an offensive war.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
Randall outside. It's McDaniels on the wing. Pass to Gobert. Back to Daniels. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. And the Timberwolves lead by 2. San Antonio's gone 1 of 4 from deep. Wembanyama scanning the floor. Shot by Johnson, no good.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
It's McDaniels on the wing. Back to Conley. 6 to shoot. Randall a screen on Fox. Outside Conley. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. San Antonio also making some changes. Cornette comes in for Wembanyama. And it's Barnes in for Champagny. 1:41 left in the first quarter of the game. And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Anderson's checked in for Minnesota. Shannon comes in for DeSumo. And San Antonio with a change here too. Harper, he's checked in for De'Aaron Fox. Timberwolves on D. A minute and a half left in the opening quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Johnson passes to Harper. The three from Barnes. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Yeah, spot-up shooting, one of Barnes' really strong suits offensively.
The Timberwolves trail. Here's Conley. No points so far. Out left to the wing. For three, Randall. That shot is off. San Antonio's gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Castle outside. Pass to Barnes. Johnson for three. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Randall's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Barnes. Oh, and Reed with a block.
Boy, Naz Reid giving you a high level of rim protection right there.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Outside for Randall. Fires the three. Rebound by San Antonio. Castle outside. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. Well, good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. San Antonio on top, up 1. And welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Spurs.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
The other thing they're doing is making plays off the bounce. And, boy, once they get a step, they're getting all the way.
Kyle Anderson is out there with Naz Reid. Then there's Mike Conley, and it's Shannon in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And the ball out of play. The Spurs will have it. San Antonio leading. Outside Barnes. Outside Johnson. Pass to Castle. Back to Johnson. Anderson pulls it down.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Left side Conley. Reed sets a screen. 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Barnes. Castle goes in. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And catching them unprepared. Castle just moves in and draws that foul. Nicely done, young man.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Timberwolves trail by 3. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Here's Shannon. He's guarded by Castle. Reed sets a screen. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Outside Johnson. Fires for 3. Castle on the wing. Cornette sets a screen. Castle on the wing. He has 6. From outside, off the mark. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting 47% in this one. Looking efficient. It's stolen by Barnes. Castle outside. Stolen by Conley. Stolen by Castle. The steal. Here's Barrenjay. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Barrenjay's got his first bucket of the night. And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And Minnesota making a change here. Highland's checked in. Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Cornette passes to Vassell. The three from Barnes, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
The improvement in Barnes' deep range just helps his offense space the floor.
Now Highland. Up top, Reed. Clock at 6. Vassell comes with a double. Kicks it out to Anderson. Shoots over Vassell. Oh, that one bounces around and comes back out. San Antonio leading by 4. Pass to Harper. Out to the right wing. Vassell against Anderson. Vassell can't get it to go. The Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Outside Reed. Takes the 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Cornette's got 4 rebounds in the game. Vassell outside. To the inside. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Timberwolves trail by 6. Here's Shannon. Yet to see a basket. Here's Highland. Hits the trifecta.
Yeah, Highland plays at a fast pace, so when the ball touches his hands, he's always shot ready.
San Antonio's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Barnes finds Vassell. All sorts of time. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Vassell's got 5 points.
Well, these are the plays he's looking to make every single trip up the floor. Very offensive-minded guy.
Here's Shannon. He's guarded by Castle. Reed for 3. And it's Cornette with a rebound. San Antonio leading by 5. Here's Harper. Launches it from deep. Vassell can't get it to go.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check. When you can get off the floor like that, that wipes away any height advantage.
Here's Harper. He's guarded by Highland. Pass to Cornette. Now here's Vassell. Launches a 3. No good. That's his 3rd miss out of 5 attempts.
Been a tough stretch for this guy right now. Looking a little out of sorts.
Good on the bucket. And it's now just a 1-point San Antonio lead.
From a scoring standpoint, this is where Kyle Anderson makes his living, in that painted area.
Pass to Cornette. Vassell left side. Castle on the wing. Cornette sets a screen. Spurs need to get one up here. The 3, Vassell.
Great defense by Slow-Mo. Kyle Anderson always in position to make the play.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Pass to Castle. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Randall, he's checked in for Minnesota. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for San Antonio. De'Aaron Fox comes in for Castle. The Timberwolves have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Here's Randall. Another miss by Minnesota. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. And it's Fox missing.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
On the wing, Cassell. Stolen by Anderson. Randall with it. He has 6. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
I must say, their defensive intensity has been impressive so far. Really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
The other thing, I cannot be more impressed by the defense they've shown tonight. Their willingness to close on shooters, blocking shots, playing with great effort.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Jaden McDaniels, he's checked in for Anderson. And during the postseason, let's see who's been working the hardest on the glass. In the 3rd spot, Rudy Gobert.
His awareness around the rim has really been impressive lately. It's obvious he knows every possession is important in the playoffs.
On defense, Minnesota. They lead by 4. Fox outside. From deep, Harper. Randall pulls down the board. And the Timberwolves with possession. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Outside McDaniels. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. And that's now 6 points now in the game for Jaden McDaniels. Spurs trail by 6. Here's Harper. No points yet. Wembanyama, high post. Outside Barnes. Let's go with a 3. Knocks it down from distance.
Boy, he's putting pressure on the defense. That's 2 from downtown this period.
Pass to Highland. Gobert with a screen on Fox. Highland, the pass to Gobert. Can't connect from short range. Well, the Spurs shooting only 31% in the second quarter of this one. Vassell outside. The 3 from Barnes. And San Antonio. Hits again from deep.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the 3-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Pass to Shannon. Now here's Randall. He's guarded by Barnes. Clock at 4. Randall, good. Randall's got 11 points.
Boy, I love the confidence Julius Randall has in himself. This guy knows what it takes to score.
To the left wing. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Here's McDaniels. And the big dunk at the end of the break.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm. Terrific move. He sees the opening and doesn't hesitate.
Now here's Highland. He's got 5. Randall, a screen on Fox. Highland, off target from outside.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's a foul he wanted to avoid, and he definitely doesn't want to pick up his 3rd before the half.
Looking at who's out there now for San Antonio. Champagnie comes in for Barnes, and Castle subbed in for Harper. San Antonio moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. Here's Fox. Ooh, nice work inside by Fox.
Some sick ball skills displayed right there, and he's not the guy you expect to pull that off.
Highland, the pass to Randall. Picked by Gobert. To the paint. Using the size. Gobert.
Well, there's a versatility that allows Julius Randle to play in pick and roll. Pretty pass to set up his teammate.
Pass to Castle. Here's Champagnie. Launches it. Out to Fox. And here's Castle. Offensive rebound. Wembanyama with the easy 2.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
And here's Randall. 11 points in the game. It's McDaniels on the wing. Randall deciding where to go with it. And a nice finish on the layup. Randall's got 13.
Another bucket. This guy just keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
Here's Fox. Oh, Fox gets him with a silky floater.
Showing off with the floater game. Not a shot you can swat.
It's stolen by Fox. Doesn't go for him. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
But you want the truth? I've seen college teams shoot better than these guys. They couldn't hit water from a yacht.
Seeing how things are shaking down for the Timberwolves. So far in this series, they've shown they can get the better of this team. But all tied up at the half, are they getting, a little too overconfident?
If they are, that's a mistake. Never underestimate your opponent, especially in the midst of a playoff series.
I agree. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the 3rd period.
And we're back with you, folks, as this exciting Western Conference semifinal game rolls on. Julius Randle has been sensational.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
So on the floor for the Spurs, Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. Then there's Wembanyama. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Champagnie at the power forward position. Good on the shot.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Castle outside. There's a screen. Inside. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Nice decision by Castle. I mean, this guy is a great teammate.
Randall outside. Vassell against Anderson. Outside, Highland. Back to Anderson. Randall, right side. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 8 rebounds in the game. And it's Fox missing. And Minnesota with possession here. Here's Randall. Here's Gobert. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Boy, what a frustrating, sluggish start to this half. Brutal.
Vassell can't get it to go.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Highland, the pass to Randall. Now here's DeSumo. Fires the three. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. DeSumu's got 10 points in the game.
Boy, nice pass. A little ball movement, a little player movement. That's how you play this game.
Here's the pick. Here's Champagny. Anderson covers. 6 on the shot clock. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Minnesota leading by 3. Count it, and the foul. It's on Devin Vassell.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Minnesota shooting their 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
Defensive foul. Devin Vassell.
Now Fox. He's got 12. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Randall with a steal. Highland against Fox. Pass to DeSumo. It's stolen by Fox. Here's Castle. Got it. Give him 8 points now.
Staying strong inside. Castle got touched up there, but it didn't throw him off.
Vassell against Anderson. Here's Gobert. Back to Anderson. Pass to Highland. Shot clock at 5. Randall on the screen. Top of the key. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Fox outside. 3-pointer. The 3-ball is good for Fox.
I like it. Setting up Fox that time, getting him something in rhythm.
And so Randall will bring it up for Minnesota. They lead by 1. Outside, Highland. Here's the 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
And Bones Highland gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. San Antonio with the ball. Wembanyama screen. Down low. 6 to shoot. Oh, Wembanyama reaches up and throws it down.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You got to keep him out of the paint.
Now here's DeSumo. He's guarded by Castle. And the basket by DeSumo. DeSumu's got 10 points here in the second half.
You want to talk about a perfect performance? He hasn't missed a shot all night. Incredible.
Fox outside. And count it. 8 of 14 now. He's rolling.
Yeah, Fox is going off. I mean, he's gotten the ball on offense, and he's been relentless.
DeSumo outside. Driving inside. Rebounded by the Spurs. Pass to Vassell. Knocked loose. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anderson. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Naz Reid comes in for Rudy Gobert. And Conley subbed in for Highland. Fox finds Vassell. Wembanyama, screen on Anderson. Vassell's shot is good.
Yeah, the three-point shot is an important part of Vassell's game and an important part of this offense.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Minnesota making a change here. McDaniels checked in. Timberwolves trail by 4. Outside Conley. Pass to DeSumo. Reed, a screen on Castle. Clock at 6. Shoots. DeSumo can't hit. Spurs lead by 4. Jacks up a 3. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Anderson's got 5 rebounds in the game. Conley with the ball. He's scoreless. Pass to Reed. Oh, deflected. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
I'm always worried about Victor's head hitting the rim.
Minnesota is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Outside Conley to halt the run. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Fox uses the glass on the layup. And now it's an 8-point Spurs lead.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Here's Conley. And the shot's good.
Well, if you give Mike Conley any kind of position on the interior, he is just crafty enough to finish it.
Here's Fox. He's got 19. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Fox has got 9 points in the quarter. Timberwolves trail by 8. Now here's Conley. Outside Reed. From downtown. Knocks down the long J. Reed's got 5 now.
This has always been an aspect of Nas Reed's game, the ability to spread the floor from 3.
Vassell, a screen on McDaniels. Conley against Fox. And you... can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
They have no answer defensively inside.
The Spurs making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
Johnson against Anderson. Pass to Champagnie. Back to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Wembanyama, screen on Anderson. Johnson for 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Conley looking for an opening. Anderson with a screen on Fox. And that one's good from Conley. And now just a 3-point San Antonio lead.
Hey, this guy is competitive, he's tough, and he'll play through contact. Mike Conley doing work inside.
It's Fox for the drive. And Fox powers it home.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Reed for 3. Rebounded by Castle. San Antonio leading by 5. Pass to Champagnie. Sinks the tray. Champagnie's got 5 points in the quarter.
And when it comes to the 3, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
Now here's Dosunmu. He's guarded by Castle. Reed sets a screen. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's to the paint. Here's Champagnie. Wembanyama with it. He's picked up by Conley. San Antonio moving the ball around. Fox, the pass to Johnson. That's tipped. Outside, Anderson. Outside, Conley. Dosunmu, left side. Back to Conley. Shot clock at 6. Puts up a deep 3. Back to Dosunmu. Takes a 3. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Fox, that's good. And now it's a 10-point San Antonio lead.
This team looks so focused out there trying to increase their lead.
You know, they can make things much easier on themselves in the fourth if they just have a few more possessions like that.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Randall, he's checked in for Anderson. And it's Highland in for Mike Conley. San Antonio also making some changes. Barnes, he's checked in for Champagnie. And it's Harper in for Fox. McDaniels from long range. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got his 16th rebound on the night. Pass to Barnes. Outside Johnson, and here's Wembanyama. He's guarded by Highland. And Bones Highland gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Devin Vassell, he's checked in for Johnson. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. Clock at 6. Here's Harper. He's guarded by Highland. Oh, and Reed with a block.
Boy, good timing defensively from Naz Reed. Send it back.
Timberwolves trail by 10. And here's Highland. 5 points in the game. They still need this. Dosunmu can't hit. Pass to Harper. And here's Castle. Now Barnes. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wemby! He gets it and finishes it.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
And so it's San Antonio now holding a 12-point lead. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. Bones Highland out there with Dosunmu. And it's Reed in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the Timberwolves 5. And it's rejected. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. Dosunmu for 3. Pure from three-point range. Dosunmu's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Fox against McDaniels. And it's Fox missing. And so it's Highland who brings up the ball for the Timberwolves. Pass to Randall. Back to Highland. Over Fox. Highland misses.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
This guy not an easy guy to rattle. Barnes finishing through contact for the +1. Timberwolves
trail by 14. Now Highland. Randall outside. And it's Randall with the jam.
Wow, excellent explosion off his feet by Julius Randle.
We've got about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Fox outside. The three. Rebound Minnesota. Reed's got his fifth rebound in this one. Fox against Highland. Reed, a screen on Fox. Pass to Reed from outside the arc. Sinks it from distance.
Yeah, Nasri aware that ball hits my hands, I've got to be ready to rise and fire.
Spurs lead by 9. Fox outside. To the inside. Kicks it out to Barnes. Lets the three fly. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
He tore it up from downtown in the first half. Now hits this one. Dangerous shooter, guys.
DeSumo on the wing. Pass to Highland. Reed, a screen on Fox. Inside. A slam dunk by Reed.
Oh, nice finish from Naz Reed. That's the kind of play that can give your team a spark.
San Antonio's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Harper passes to Cornette. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. And the Spurs lead by 12.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
For 3, Randall, rebounded by the Spurs.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
McDaniels with the defensive presence twice on the pipes.
Looking to end this cold spell. And it's Highland laying it in.
Yeah, when you attack in the painted area, good things tend to happen.
San Antonio leading by 10. Fox with the ball. McDaniels with a steal. Here's Randall. And it's Cornette with a rebound. Cornette's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Harper. McDaniels covering. Now here's Fox. And it's DeSumo with a rebound. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He is not messing around. Calling them into the huddle. Gobert's checked in for the Timberwolves. San Antonio also making some changes. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Cornette. Champagny comes in for Barnes. And Castle subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. They took a laid-back approach to the huddle, telling the team, everyone thinks this game is over, so just go out there and let it rip. Let's see what we can do. And I think the players love that message.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Castle for 3. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Harper. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Harper's got his first basket.
And we saw it from Harper in college. He's a 3-level scorer, effective inside when he needs to be.
Randall outside. Pass to Gobert. Stolen by Vassell. Here's Harper. The 3 is up. Knocks down the triple. Harper's got 5 points in the quarter.
A fairly confident three-point shooter. I'm sure Coach hopes Harper only gets better at this.
DeSumo outside. There's the 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. San Antonio moving the ball around. shoots a fadeaway. Wembanyama, great positioning on the putback. And the Spurs lead by 17.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Minnesota's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Highland. DeSumo outside. Randall, a screen on Castle. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They get it back. Can they get it? Tries again. He's off on that one. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. A 17-point lead, their biggest. Gobert, no good. The Spurs have gone 7 of 14 here in the fourth from the floor. And there's the foul. It's on Ayo DeSumo. That's his third foul so far. The Spurs making a switch here. Fox is checked in. Fox double team. Johnson for 3. They get the rebound. He can't get that one to fall. Minnesota shooting just 38% here in the fourth. Pass to Gobert. Back to Randall. Now Gobert. He's guarded by Castle. 4 on the clock. And the jam by Gobert.
That's so long, so athletic. Rudy Gobert with a big-time dunk.
What a sensational move captured from the connected cam. Sponsored by AT&T. All right, let's get an update on Naz Reid's injury. Let's go to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Minnesota's head athletic trainer gave me an update. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. It's an injury that may have sidelined some players, but they've cleared him to return. I'm sure he'll be playing through some pain, but he'll try to get through it.
Allie, thanks for the info.
Boy, tough news for him, for his family, for his team. And, you know, it's not just him affected. This is the whole organization. And what you hope, obviously, some guys heal faster than others. You hope he's one of those guys.
To the middle. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Pass to Fox. Here's Champagnie. Beyond the arc. And it's Fox missing.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Highland misses.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Randall outside. Outside McDaniels. Here he goes. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
Well, there's tremendous length when it comes to Jaden McDaniels. And off the dribble drive at the cup, he's tough.
Here's Champagnie. Outside Johnson to the wing, right side. Wembanyama, pass to Johnson. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And in the last 2 possessions, they've painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basketball.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? Shannon's checked in for Minnesota. Conley comes in for Highland. And San Antonio also making a switch. Vassell's checked in. Now McDaniels from deep. Wembanyama rips down the board.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Outside Vassell, lets loose for 3, and he nails it.
The team counts on Vassell for this, a reliable producer of three-point buckets.
Here's Berche. Oh, got a piece of it. 6 on the shot clock. For 3. Wembanyama rips down the board. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. And here's Conley. Yes, sir!
Well, we know he's got a lot of tools in the toolbox, but the finger roll might be the sweetest of them all.
Fox against Conley. Here's Castle. Now Fox. Ready off the pass. He lays it in.
And that'll wrap up Game 3. Now we'll look ahead towards an important Game 4 for the Spurs.
This team did a lot of things well tonight. Number 1 was passing the ball.
And it was a team that was in rhythm. And they just...
Conley is like a second coach on the floor. His guys are open. I promise you he'll get them the ball.
Here's Champagny. Ingles defending. Here's Champagny. Outside Vassell. Takes a 3. Ooh, give him his 5th make of the game in 10 attempts.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Pass to Shannon. The 3 ball. Cash from downtown. Smooth sailing for San Antonio. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Oh, okay then. Oh, ho, ho. That's a man on a mission right there. Here's Castle. 23 seconds left in the game. Now Wembanyama. Bucket! It goes!
And once he gets deep enough positioning, there's not much you can do to stop Wemby.
And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. And this is a critical win for them. They grab the lead in the series after splitting the first 2 games.
Yeah, Game 3 feels like a Game 7 if the series is tied. It has a huge impact. They're in the driver's seat now as long as they don't lose their focus.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
De'Aaron, there was definitely a point in the second half where you just took over. What's on your mind in those situations?
I mean, for myself, just kind of know where you're getting shot. Obviously with some of the better teams in the league, if something bad's happening, sometimes, that 1 or 2 players just has to be able to take the game over. And I feel like I'm always able to get to my spot. And at the end of the day is if you can put the ball in the basket. And I think I did a good job at that in the second half.
Thanks, De'Aaron.
All right. Thanks, Allie. Time for us to say goodbye. We hope you enjoyed our second round coverage of the NBA Western Conference playoffs. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And let's reveal our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.